What up everybody, it's Azazel here back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a new what if, this one being what if Naruto had Madara sealed within. Now first off, I would like you guys to go and join my Discord server if you haven't already. I want to get to 1,000 members, maybe get some free nitro from Discord, because why not, that's how partnerships work. Plus it's pretty fucking fun. We basically worship Sakura into oblivion. Even though it's a joke, people seem to take it serious. So if you want to make fun of people for being fucking fags, join the Discord. So yeah, other than that, without further ado, let's get into the fucking video. Naruto wakes up to a smell of smoke. He begins to choke on it. What is that? Don't understand. As he goes to try to run towards the outside, he realizes everything's on fire. He can't get out. The windows are blockaded. His apartment building's on fire. Who would do such a thing? As he looks around, he tries to find any way to escape, but it's not possible. He's beginning to want to resign to his own death. He walks over to the corner and sits right next to the burning wall. It looks like I'm dying today. Didn't expect it this early. Don't know what I did to deserve this, but it's unfair. Life is so unfair. As he falls, or at least falls into a deep sleep, preparing for death, until the point where his eyes open automatically, revealing some sort of Mangekyo Sharingan, as his body begins to levitate, and then suddenly a Susanoo wraps around him, protecting him from the onslaught of flames, destroying the entire roof, causing it to collapse. The Susanoo walking Naruto out, and then immediately vanishing as quick as it came, it seems. As Naruto wakes up in a hospital, he's curious of what happened. A nurse walks in and looks at Naruto. "He's awake!" she yells as everyone runs in. The doctors and the third Hokage have been waiting. "Naruto, you're alive. Good," the third Hokage says. Naruto looks up. "What? Why can't I feel my left arm? I don't understand." He looks down and realizes his entire arm's been missing. "What? What is this?" As suddenly, the third Hokage decides to explain everything. "You see, Naruto, there are 3 shinobi who, I guess you could say, wanted to pull a prank on you and decided to set your house afire. But, it resulted in not only your arm being removed, but you've been unconscious for at least a month, and you don't even have a heart anymore." Naruto looks up. He should feel sad about this. He should be scared, but he's not. He feels no emotions towards this. He feels complacent at best. What are you talking about?" Naruto says, looking right at the third Hokage in his eyes. "What I mean is, it seems that the building collapsed upon you, and not only did it take away your arm in the process with a steel beam just chopping it clean off, it also penetrated your entire core. Now, since you possess the Nine-Tails Beast, that's the only reason I can even remotely think you're alive. In my opinion, I think you might have fused with him. You might share the same lifeline." Naruto doesn't even know what he's talking about. Tailed Beast? What? I'm so confused. You're telling me I had something inside me? The third Hokage simply looks at the floor. "I'm sorry, Naruto. I didn't mean to hide it from you this long." "What do you mean you didn't mean to hide it from me this long? You clearly didn't tell me before you didn't care. Leave me the fuck alone." As he gets up out of his bed, seemingly having way more strength than he's ever had before, he can just feel it in his body. His muscles feel strengthened almost to the point of steel. He runs past the third Hokage, running to the ruins of where his house used to lie. It's cautioned off by what seems to be some sort of tent, but he doesn't care. He opens it up, going towards the rubble, seeing his picture, seeing his bed fragments, seeing everything that meant anything to him. How could someone? How could they? They take everything from me. I don't even get a chance to live at life the same way everyone else does. How is this fair? How? It's not. As he gets a sudden flashback to that night and what happened, he gets a feeling, a first-person perspective, feeling like his body was floating, feeling like someone else was in control of his body the entire time. How? I don't understand anything anymore, Naruto says, as he's basically losing his mind at this point, realizing that he seemed to have just sprouted this weird arm. Just blocked everything. It was an entire bone structure of its own. What is going on, Naruto says. I happened. Naruto simply is taken off guard by this. What? Who said that? I said that. I guess you could hear me now, can't you, Naruto? Naruto's taken off guard completely by this. Who are you? Explain yourself. Well, you see, I'm the one who took over your body. I'm the reason you're still alive right now, to be honest. They think that Kyuubi is keeping you alive. No. You see, you and I, Naruto, we have fused. We share the same body. I'm not gonna let you die that easily. Naruto feels his head as it begins to ache with a splitting headache. What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean we fused? It's quite simple. I sealed myself away with intentions of coming back years ago. Many years ago, in fact. You see, however, I did not expect to be brought back in a young boy's body. I expected to be brought back in someone who I gave the Rinnegan to. But no worries. You're pretty good. You have the Nine Tails after all. It's probably better for this way. And the hatred you possess is almost as much as mine. Naruto is simply being persuaded by the words, feeling his conscience just want to bend to this man's will. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, why don't we have a little fun? Why don't we show them what true power is? I'm not saying destroy the village. No. I'm saying torture it. Make them realize the monster that they made you. Show them what a real beast is. Naruto's thinking about this. I really could. I'll do it, he says as his eyes suddenly form into the Mangekyo Sharingan once again. Naruto looks down, realizing he's still wearing the same old medical gown. Hey, you, what's your name? He says towards the man. The man simply looks at Naruto. I am Madara Uchiha. Naruto's in his psyche, trying to realize what's going on. Why can't I see you? It seems you could hear me, but you have yet to realize your true fusion with me. I'm just a shadow to you, am I not? Once we are truly compatible, you will be able to see me like I can see you. Naruto walks to the simple store in the corner, and he begins to buy some clothing. He buys a rather blank shirt that seems to be just pure black. Then he buys a fitted pants that are black as well. He goes for a jacket very reminiscent of a cape. Why are you getting that? Madara says. Well, I gotta hide my arm somehow. I don't want anyone asking too many questions, and I don't want any sympathy points. Madara simply chuckles. I like you, kid. Naruto grabs his book bag, or at least the new one that holds his stuff, the very minimal things he actually was able to salvage from the home, and walks towards the school. Where are you going? Madara asks. It's 7 o'clock. The Ninja Academy will start soon. And simply because I may have missed a month of it doesn't mean I can't go anymore. I mean, I can, but what fun would that be? Naruto says towards Madara. Madara simply smirks inside his psyche. Fair point, kid. As Naruto walks in and goes towards the back of the class, avoiding his normal seat. Everyone else is simply looking at him with this weird intangible look. Naruto, where were you? He hears Kiba say as he walks towards him. Naruto just ignores him. Naruto, can you not hear me? So you're giving me the silent treatment. Whatever. It's not like anyone wanted you here in the first place. I was only asking because it was pretty peaceful and I don't want you back. Why don't you go back to where you were? Naruto just looks up, giving him a death glare, sending chills down everyone's spine. Everyone goes down and completely just falls to their knees. What? What was that? What was that presence? Shikamaru says as he forces himself back up. Naruto simply lays his head down and goes to sleep. He wakes up and realizes he never even got to take the exam. I guess I failed, didn't I? He says towards Iruka-sensei. Iruka-sensei clearly looks at him and says, yeah, but, I mean, you could try it right now if you want. I won't be able to do it, Naruto says. It's not even worth attempting. You guys deliberately chose the thing I'm worst at. It's just how it is. You know my chakra control is shit. You know I have too much chakra to be able to do it. It's not fair. But no one cares anymore, Naruto says. Iruka simply looks at Naruto and feels a weird hatred for him. Who does this kid think he is? Thinking he knows all of us. That's not fair. He thinks he knows why we did this. It wasn't against him. At least, I didn't do it for the purpose of destroying his entire sanity. No. Naruto feels someone touch his shoulder. It's Mizuki-sensei. Naruto, I have an offer for you. Why don't you talk to me after school? Of course, Naruto says, as he goes and walks with Mizuki. As they're walking, he begins to get explained to. You see, there's a scroll. If you steal it, it could provide you with, well, if you steal it and learn a jutsu, you could actually get a Genin headband. That's just how it works. And that's where we're going to leave this part off on. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Yeah, without further ado, I'm out. 君の虜にな